my name is Susan, and today is day 3 of my challenge by Spirit to show up in front of my camera without it doing any editing or script writing. And so today I really feel called to talk about shifting into a new identity and embodying new energy. So I was working for about a week doing a meditation, going to meet my most radiant version of myself in this current moment. And the first time I did the meditation, my radiant self was like, seemed so out of reach. She was vibrating so much higher than I was, and just way more confident and poised and elegant and just a lot of admirable qualities she had that I didn't feel I had embodied. And it's funny, like the second time the next day when I did the meditation again and went before my most radiant self, I didn't feel like a big difference between our energy levels the second time I met her. And she actually like stepped into me and she told me, "Oh, I'm coming back with you," like into my day today. And I was like, "No, it's too soon. You can't come back." I felt like all this resistance come up in me that it couldn't happen that quick. I couldn't shift into a new identity, into this new person that quickly. And I realized, like looking back now, like I am the only one that's holding myself back from being who I already am. Like, there's a part of me that already is confident. There's a part of me that already is poised and has good posture and can make myself look more elegant and dress a little nicer and get out of my pajamas before I film a video. I'm already that person. And I was thinking about like different times that I've manifested things in my life. One situation that happened just recently, we have 2 German Shepherd dogs, and one of the dogs we thought was having some kind of stomach issue. You know, sometimes a dog's stomach can flip and it can actually cause the dog's death. So we were really concerned, but there was a typhoon happening at the time. And the next morning, this was like in the evening time when this happened, and the next morning we were supposed to get hit with the main force of this typhoon, and so it was supposed to be hitting us directly. And so we were just like in a panic because we were thinking, well, how can we get to the vet to, it's the middle of the night and there's a typhoon happening, like what can we do for our dog? And so I went in to take a shower, and you know how ideas like kind of like come to you in the shower. I mean, I always get like these downloads in the shower. And so I was in the shower and I just suddenly, it came to me like, no, I don't like this reality. I don't like this situation. No, I don't accept it. And so I just declared that I don't know how, but tomorrow morning there will be no typhoon. The dog will be completely well, no worries. And sure enough, like this was like a miracle. Like like if you're in the situation the night before, like how panicked we were, and there was no way that this reality could shift to what I was claiming in the shower. But in fact, there it was. And, that's not the first time I've just declared something to be and it came to pass. So it's like, really, like our manifesting ability is just, I think that's simple. Like we just have to decide and make a commitment 100% that that's the reality, that's the way it is. And it's not even so much about like working our way to get there. You just decide that's it. Like I remember, like this was years back, a friend of mine, she was diagnosed with breast cancer, and when I heard the news that she had received this diagnosis, I just thought to myself, no, it's not true. She doesn't have cancer. And I'm probably going to get in trouble by YouTube for saying this because I know they're really weird about the cancer thing. But I just declared, no, she doesn't have it. And at the time, she had 3 young children, and her whole family were just really distraught about this, and she was very upset about it. And I just was just like, no, it's not true. And even like leading up to there was like a 2-week period before her surgery, I never let up on my belief. I never shifted my belief that it wasn't, that was a reality, that she had it. And so even sitting in the waiting room when we were at the hospital, when she went in for the surgery, I was just like, no worries. I'm not worried at all about this. And sure enough, like the doctor came into the waiting room where we were, and he was like, I had this weird feeling like that she didn't really have cancer, and so I just went in and checked or something, and she's okay. We don't need to remove her breast. It's not cancer. And everybody in the room, all of her family was like, oh, it's a miracle, it's a miracle. And I was just like, yeah, she didn't have cancer. And so like I look back at that now and think, yeah, it was just like, I'm deciding, like everything, everyone in the outer world is just a part of my or our consciousness. Like even this form, this body of mine is not even actually real. It's just the projection of consciousness. And so we are creators, and we create reality, and we have the ability to just declare, this is truth, like this is my reality, and it transforms into that because it's just a projection of consciousness. So there is no separation between me as an identity and someone outside of me. It's just, there's no division, there's no separation. And I think like when I went through the shift a couple of days ago, I talked a little bit about it in a video. I didn't talk that much about it, but I went through this shift where I was trying to raise my vibration, and I was letting go of all the lower vibrations. I just declared it's done, they're gone, and declared that all these higher vibrations of love and peace and joy and beauty were part of my vibration, and it is done. And instantly when I did that, I went into this elevated state that I've never gotten that high before, into the level of peace, which on the vibrational chart, it's like up at the top at like 600 as a vibrational frequency. And I, at that moment when I was in that frequency, I I actually like burst into tears because it was so beautiful and so like I felt like I had shifted into like what everybody talks about as the new earth, because I was like, it's so beautiful, it's so beautiful, and it's like paradise, and it's always been. I kept saying like it's always been, and it wasn't like what I saw at this moment. Like I already live in the countryside of Japan, so it's already beautiful here. I'm surrounded by beautiful nature, and nothing had changed. It was all just still the same beautiful nature, but the shift was within me, within my consciousness, and I just felt like I had just transformed the space into paradise. And I just thought, wow, is this the new earth, like what we're going to experience? And so it's not like the shift that people talk about. It's like an inner shift. It's just like a vibrational frequency. We're raising up in frequency, and so like I was able to be in that frequency for a short period of time and then drop back down into the frequency that I had been working on getting into with my radiant self, which was a frequency that was kind of more at the level of joy, which I had been working on trying to embody for a while. And now I'm able to hold that frequency a lot more throughout my day, which is quite nice. It feels really good to be in that frequency. And so anyway, just wanted to talk about that a little bit and share. So anyway, that's all I have to say for now, and I'll see you next time. Bye.